Okay, I was getting majorly throttled, so I reset my internet real quick since I'd only been streaming for 4 minutes. That is much better. Love when ISPs do that. It's great. Oh, more gifts for Mihara. First, let's see. What we get here? Oh. A niece. %12 chance. Let's go. Damn it. We'll see what I get at reset for materials. Okay, we're not getting any throttling, which is good. Don't know why it was doing it before. It was like stable, but I was only getting 4 megabits per second. It's like, why? The internet's way faster than that.
If I wear a dress like this and wait, it feels like a prince is going to come looking for me.
Oh, they will. Oh, yes. Okay, that's enough checking on stuff. Let's play. Oh, let's close this. Okay. Is this still available? It's not. What's my final ranking? 16. No big deal. That co-op is absolutely painful. Okay, Bond story time. I'll start with Crust. Just because she's probably the one I want to read the least. Okay, we're almost...
You really do understand. I like that.
Yeah. Okay, I'd say it's worth.
Uni would get a kick out of this. This feeling, this sensation. I've felt it before. Could you show me a little more?
Goodness. This new Mihara is spicy. The only one I'm gonna unfavorite is Crust. I don't really care about her advices right now. They're only about food, basically. Ta-da-da-da-da. What is this supposed to be? Hello there. I'm Crust, the host of the crunchy cooking class. Ooh. The dish we'll be making today is... once a week, just as I'm starting to feel hungry, Crust's cooking show begins almost on cue. Man, I'm hungry. I'd kill for some of Crust's cooking. We'll just let that boil for another 5 minutes, and then... ta-da! It's complete! Now, can I have a volunteer from the audience to come up and taste it for me? It'd be great to be in the audience. I hope you enjoy it. Slurp, chomp chomp. Whoa, it's delicious. Sweet and salty, but also incredibly smooth. Is this why people watch these kinds of shows? Never had anything this wonderful, honestly. My mom watches this show all the time, but she's never quite able to recreate the flavors. Haha. That's it for today's show. Also, I'm sorry to say this, but the crunchy cooking class will be going on a short break for a while. What? When it's time for us to come back, I'll post an announcement on our homepage. In the meantime, we'll be rerunning some of our previous episodes for viewers who missed them, or for those who only started tuning in recently. I encourage you all to check it out. See you next time! Crunchy, crunchy! What is the ta-da-da-da-da? I'm so confused. Why would a show doing so well suddenly go on a break? Something going on with Crust? As an avid viewer of the program, I rush out of the commander's room in a panic. He's panicking. Huh? Who could that be? I didn't call anyone over. Who is it? It's me. Huh? Mr. Gourmand? Come on in. Crust, tell me what's going on. What? Why is he so frantic? Could ask you the same thing, barging in here like that. What are you doing here? What in the world are you stopping your show for? This came out of nowhere. Oh, that? I take it you saw today's episode. I actually posted about this on our homepage 2 weeks ago. You did? It's not like this is unprecedented. I've always taken breaks occasionally. You have? Seems I wasn't fully informed on the situation. Feeling a bit embarrassed, I calmed myself down and continued it with my questions. So are you taking a break for personal reasons? Far from it. The show is taking a break so that cooking oil can take care of some things. What do you mean? Actually, if you're not too busy, do you think you could help us, Mr. Gourmand? If you're there, I'm sure things will flow much more smoothly. What are you doing exactly? Nothing other than food research. I wonder if we'll get some lore here. Splendiman lore? Mr. Gourmand, do you know what our official duties are as cooking oil? Most people probably think that one of us cooks, the other tastes, and that's all. Is that not what you do? No, it is. But there's more to it than that. We collect edible ingredients from the surface and conduct analytical research. Brady can ascertain the ingredients and other information just by tasting something. One short taste is all she needs, and she can do it without tasting any valuable ingredients. I then use that gathered data and experiment with Splendiment in an attempt to reproduce the various flavors that we come across. Your job is much more important than I thought it was. I'm glad that you think it's important work. We're allotted a certain time frame in which we can conduct our culinary research, and if, after submitting our final report, we're granted permission, we introduce some of the recipes on the crunchy cooking class. But don't we already have more than enough food that we can make from Splendiment? It's hard to imagine there's all that much more we could make from it. That may seem true, but there's still plenty of ingredients, cooking methods, and dishes out there that we don't know. We aren't sure at what point we'll cease living in the Ark, so the endeavor of reproducing unfamiliar foods and flavors from up on the surface is sure to enrich people's lives in the future. I see. So, Brady and I will be heading up to the surface tomorrow. Would you be interested in coming together with us, Mr. Gourmand? Up to the surface? Were you and Brady originally planning on going up alone? Yep. Having said that, there are certain risks that are involved in the whole procedure. For example, there's the risk of Brady's abilities being exposed to the public. Then, there's the possibility of someone sneaking in research ingredients from the surface and exposing all of our trade secrets. Then are you sure it's okay for me to tag along? Of course. I trust you. I appreciate you saying that. It's always a good feeling when someone places their trust in you. I'll send you the location of the elevator. We can meet there tomorrow. Okay, see you then. Bombouche, are you coming as my personal snack? Oh my goodness. She's unreal. Brady, I get that you enjoy his flavor, but that's a bit degrading to call Mr. Gourmand that. Besides, you should be plenty satisfied with all the lunchboxes I prepared for you. Mr. Gourmand is coming along to lend a helping hand. That's too bad. Drool. Alright then, let's head out. What pathway does this elevator take? It's connected to Cooking Oil's hideout. You have a hideout on the surface? That's just the way we refer to it. After visiting several different locations, we determined this place has the most optimal environment for obtaining ingredients. So we installed an elevator and made it so that only certain people are allowed to use it. Very thorough. Are all these measures for secrecy really necessary? It absolutely is. You'll understand when we get to the surface and see for yourself. The moment we arrive on the surface, I instantaneously understand what Brady meant. In front of me is a verdant, grassy meadow filled with all different types of flowers and fruit trees. Oh my gosh. Have you been farming out here? No. Fortunately, we don't have that kind of time. Initially, the land here was fertile and brimming with all manner of fruits and crops. I figured that since this place had managed to grow this much without the help of humans, we would simply try and protect it and not overtly intervene in the ecosystem. The members of Botanic Garden really helped a lot. This is the first time I've seen the surface look so peaceful. That's precisely why we're trying our utmost to prevent any combat incidents in the vicinity. we lost this place, it would take us ages to find a suitable replacement. So that's why you're keeping it hidden. You want to protect the ingredients that can be found up on the surface. Actually, to be more precise, it was to protect the Ark. The Ark? Yes. Food from up on the surface shouldn't be easily obtainable. If it were, it would wreak havoc in the Ark. So, do we just need to take the ingredients here back with us? I'm afraid it's not that easy. We'll have to head outside of this area. That's how we'll find new ingredients. Then we wouldn't have to head up. Then couldn't we have to head up to the surface from anywhere? Why here? On our way back, we'll need to take some other ingredients from this place. And like I said before, this entire area is fertile. That means there are a plethora of plants and animals nearby that we don't know about. I see. Now then, off we go. This is a cool Bond story. Anything with Brady and Crust is it's really fun and whimsical. And then Brady is just degen. Somewhere on the surface. How about this grass? Those are just weeds. Personally, I thought they tasted quite interesting. What about this? Don't touch that. If my memory serves me correctly, that's poisonous. One taste of that and your head will be spinning. I'm starting to think these two would be better off without my help. Wiggle. Oh, a worm. We've done research on worms. We don't need any more of those. You eat worms as well? Of course. There are many more edible things in this world than you think. You can boil, fry, or even make a broth out of worms. It's simply that their texture and flavor make them a bit divisive. With them being so squishy and all, I want to come up with recipes we can use in the event of a food scarcity up on the surface. And Crust. What? Bambouche doesn't look so good. Oh my gosh, you're right. Are you okay, Mr. Gourmand? Yeah, I'm okay. I appreciate the rather detailed explanation. But at this rate, I don't think I'm going to be of much help to you two. That's not true. Brady and I have tried almost everything there is, so sometimes we tend to miss something that may be obvious to others. I think it's really nice that you ask questions from your perspective. I'm glad that you feel that way. We'll keep looking around, so please, keep informing us whenever you find anything. Okay, will do. Afterwards, I continue letting Brady and Crust know what I see, but each time it ends up either being something we can't use, or an ingredient they've already conducted research on. I finished installing the decoys. Thanks, Brady. We can set our blanket down here and enjoy our meal. Woohoo! Clink blank? What is clink blank? That's an interesting one. One of my favorite scenario songs. really the appropriate time to be having a picnic? The surface may be a dangerous place, but that doesn't mean we can't have a good time while having a meal. You must be feeling tired, Mr. Gourmand. Not tired, just a bit annoyed that we haven't made any progress. Oh, don't worry about that too much. There have been plenty of times when we came back empty-handed. I see. Yeah, so don't fret too much and relax. Now hurry and have your meal. Okay, thanks. Feeling more at ease, I start to take in our surroundings more. What a nice place. We've even got a lake next to us. You're right, we sure did pick a great spot. I think I even see a duck floating in the lake. Wow, you're right. And it's a big duck too. Huh? Wait a minute, what is that? Is it not a duck? I don't know about you, but I've never seen a duck that big. That thing's bigger than me. Maybe it's a paddle boat? It's at least shaped like a waterfowl. Off in the distance, a bird floats slowly on the surface of the moonlit lake. It's unlike anything I've ever seen before. Could that be a swan? A swan! It's like something straight out of a book or a movie. I heard they look like human-sized ducks. They're not that big. They're pretty big, but... There must be some of its eggs lying around near here. When the sun comes up tomorrow, we should look around for them. Are swan eggs something you haven't researched yet? Yes, animals are much more difficult to locate than plants. They're sensitive to even the most minute noises and are easily scared off. They also only live in certain areas, so they can be harder to come across. That's probably exacerbated by the presence of raptures. Animals became probably very, very sensitive. We're incredibly lucky. We're on the trail to finding a potential new ingredient. Do you think it's because Bambouche is here with us? You flatter me. I'm so excited. Let's hurry up and eat and get some sleep. I can hardly wait until tomorrow. Tomorrow won't come more quickly just because we get to bed early. Hurry, I said. We finish our meal, buzzing with excitement. The next day, as the sun rises, we start looking around. Rustle, rustle. It's not here. Nothing here. Not here either. We've been searching for ages and haven't found a thing. Do you think it didn't lay any eggs? Maybe it's not the right time for it to be laying eggs. Now that I think of it, why was I so certain that it would have laid eggs to begin with? Dang it. What about up inside a tree? Don't birds often lay their eggs up inside trees? That bird had been circling this area since yesterday. You're right. Hold on. Are you saying what I think you're saying? Yeah, what if it's patrolling that area to protect its eggs? That could be a possibility. Should we go check it out? Absolutely. Very carefully, we approach the lake. As we do... Found it! A bird that looks exactly the same as the swan we saw earlier is nestled in the grass near the lake. I think it's sitting on its eggs. We have to make it get up somehow. We gotta distract it from protecting its eggs. You're not going to kill it? If we kill it, we'll be leaving other unhatched swans without parents, and dooming them to almost certain death. It's in our best interest to keep their population increasing. And if that bird really is in fact a swan, there are past records on them which I've consulted. Apparently, they're not a common food source due to their meat being tough and gamey. I personally would love to research them further, but I have to exercise some restraint for the time being. If we fire our weapons, we're bound to attract raptures, and that's the last thing we want. I see. I have to admit, Crust, you're more impressive than... Everyone, be quiet. The bird's sitting on the... What? Why did she just narrate that? That was interesting. It's putting its head in the water and moving around. I think it's eating. And the other bird that was on patrol has become more cautious. Okay, I know what we need to do. Ready? When the swan that's protecting the egg goes to eat, give me a signal. Mr. Gourmand, on that signal, I want you to get the attention of the patrolling bird. Throw a rock in the lake or something like that. Meanwhile, I rush over, grab an egg, and get out of there. Are you going by yourself? Are you sure you'll be okay? Of course. With how petite I am, I'm able to snatch the egg quickly and quietly. Don't worry, Bombouche. Crust knows what she's doing when it comes to this. Alright. This rate, we'll be up all night. After spending hours watching the patrolling bird and waiting for the signal, there's still no news. I can barely keep my eyes open. Suddenly. Meow. I hear a cat sound made by Brady from far away. Swoosh splash. Hurriedly toss a rock in the lake, which sends the swan on high alert and causes it to start moving. Is this really going to work? Let's go, Bombouche. What about Crust? She's behind us. Huh? Ta-da! This has to be a swan egg, I'm sure of it. Behind us, Crust seemingly manifests out of thin air, holding an egg in her hands. You were able to do it that fast? You bet. From what I know, wild animals throw away or neglect babies tainted with an unfamiliar scent. So I tried to get in and out as quickly as I could. I told you Crust knows what she's doing. Apparently so. Thank you for your sacrifice, Swan. I'll be sure that my research succeeds and allow this to be used as sustenance for people in the future. Thank you, Swan. We made some big progress in so little time. I say it's time for us to head back to the kitchen. Woohoo! Can we maybe get some sleep first? A taste that brings happiness. After the cooking oil squad came back from the surface, they began researching how to turn the ingredients they found on the surface into a Splendiment equivalent. Because of the highly confidential nature of their work, I had no choice but to return to the commander's room. A few days later. And I'm starving. What would I give for some of Crust's cooking? Commander, can I come in? Yes, come in. Got something here. A letter of some kind. It's from Crust. Have you been invited to their kitchen again? I'm so jealous. Can you take me along this time? Why don't we read the letter first? Fine. What? What is it? What are you looking so shocked for? I'll be right back. What? Hey, wait! I want to go to the kitchen. He left a letter. Let's see. It's an invitation. We cordially invite you to be an audience member at a taping of the crunchy cooking class. Is that why he took off running? Ta-da-da-da-da! Hello, everyone. I'm Crust, the host of the crunchy cooking class. Woohoo! I'm back, and I'm happy to say that I've come up with a new dish for you all. Ooh. Ooh. This is yet to be released in the marketplace, so you all will be the first ones getting to try it. It's none other than a souffle made with a special ingredient. Now I know what you're thinking. But Crust, what's so new about a souffle? Those exist already. And to that I say, just wait until you have a taste, and we'll see if you don't change your mind. Now then, shall we start? Crust takes out an egg as big as her head. It's the product of our latest round of arduous search, our swan egg crafted out of splendidman. Just how big is a swan egg? I'll look that up real quick. Swan egg. Oh shit. That is pretty big. It's like bigger than your hand. Or big enough to cover your palm. That's huge. Oh my god. Okay, internet's still doing fine. No throttling. Very nice. I think it should be good. We have more than enough to go around, so everyone will be able to get a taste. The cooking method differs slightly from that of a regular souffle, so be sure to pay close attention. My goodness, look at the size of that thing. Wonder how many people it could feed. I have a big family, so cooking with that would be incredibly convenient. Whoa, it looks delicious. My mouth is watering already. Slurp. A moment later. Finally, you just have to drizzle on some maple syrup over it. Since this is an awfully big souffle, I ended up having to use the entire bottle. Oh my goodness. Ta-da! It's complete! Everyone come down and have a taste. Let's start with the front row. Chomp. Wow, it's delicious. texture is much smoother than I thought it would be. It has such a deep, rich, deep aroma. The yolk is much different than other eggs I've seen. I'm definitely gonna have to make a video review when I get back home. Chomp. It's divine. I'm so happy to be alive. Mr. Gourmand, I was worried you wouldn't be able to make it since I sent the invitation last minute. I'm so glad you're here. How is it watching the show live? It's incredibly entertaining. I'd love to be here when you shoot subsequent episodes. Glad to hear that. I'm just glad the research ended in a success. I think I'm going to take another break for a while. To be honest, I didn't understand before why you work as hard as you do. But I think I know now. I think I do now. People share their stories over good food, and tasting it fills them with joy. Not least of all me, as I'm filled with a deep happiness. It enriches our lives considerably. That's so kind of you to say, Mr. Gourmand. I'm so glad that you understand me. Your wording may have been a bit grand, but my goals are actually rather simple. I just want to make people happy with my cooking. That's all. That's the reason I do this show as well. After doing all that research, being able to see the happy expressions on everyone's faces after eating my food, you have no idea how wonderful that makes me feel. I'm over the moon, and that's just from seeing the show. Now that I understand the process more, I can confidently say you're an incredible person. Oh my goodness, you're too kind. It's true, Crust. You're a magnificent cook. You always say the things I want to hear, Mr. Gourmand. Thank you again. I'll keep at it until I'm able to make use of all the ingredients up on the surface. I made every dish there is to make. You'll be right there with me, won't you? I'd be honored to. Crust's newly created Swan Egg Splendiment is a smashing success, selling for astronomical prices even before it hits mass production. Crust also takes it upon herself to personally hand out samples to those who are unable to afford it or procure it otherwise. In doing so, she receives rave reviews and praise from the people. Today's no good either. As a result of her explosion in popularity, applying to attend a live taping of the Crunchy Cooking class becomes harder than ever. RIP Commander. That was really good. Yeah, we'll remove that for now. We'll go with Mori, Siren, then Mihara. One day, as I'm headed to the outpost after finishing a mission report. Hey, you in the uniform. You talking to me? Yes, you. Along the way, I encounter a drunkard. Ugh, you reek of booze. What kind of fool will get this wasted? I'm no fool, I'm a Nikkei. You're a Nikkei? I haven't been drinking. Not drunk at all. Wow, that's exactly what a drunk would say. She doesn't seem capable of moving on her own. Oh, we have normal Rappy. So this is before the event. Interesting. I wonder when Red Hood Rappy is gonna be in Bond Stories. Probably not for a bit. It's interesting to think when the Bond Stories might take place. She doesn't seem capable of moving on her own. Hey, what squad are you in? I'll contact them for you. Hey, I've got a name and it's Mori. Okay, that's nice to know, but I'm asking what squad you're in. I don't want to tell you. Why should I even tell you? So I know who to call, you idiots. Unless you plan on spending the night here, sitting here in the street. Call. I need to call someone too. I don't think she's in any condition to be having a lucid conversation. You're right, she's 3 sheets to the wind. Commander, I think we need to call the ACPU. Wait, that's it. What was it again? That's right, Damn incubator evaluation. Who do they think they are, turning me into a Nikkei and putting me through all this? How am I supposed to find an elevator? Evaluator? Honestly. Those bunch of no good... What was that word she said? Incubator? Incubator. I get it now. She's from the incubator squad. What is that? I've never heard of them before. I assure you, they exist. I'll tell you later. Huh? Why are you all playing dumb? You know perfectly well it's where they send all the useless Nikkeis. Oh, right. I remember why I called out to you, Jarhead. What is with these nicknames? You're getting a little too comfortable coming up with nicknames, buddy. Can you evaluate me? I mean, can you be my an evaluator? What's an evaluator? Someone who could save me, but no one wants to help. So they're telling me to go out and find one myself. Ugh. How do they expect someone who's being evaluated to go out and find their own evaluator? Dang it, now I've got the hiccups. Let's talk tomorrow when you're sober. Why do you keep saying I'm drunk? Because you seem totally plastered. I'm not. I didn't have a sip of alcohol. That Splendiman I ate tasted a bit sour though. Maybe there's something wrong with it. Am I gonna die? Whatever. Who cares? If I die, I die. No, I don't want to die. I don't want to die. Holy crap, she's absolutely hammered. What a pain. I think it'd be best if we get in touch with Polly. I'll contact her right away. Soon after. Is this who you're talking about, Commander? Oh, I'm dizzy. Sorry to call you in for something like this, Polly. Ugh, I can smell the alcohol from here. How much did you drink? I didn't. Come on, pull yourself together. Ugh, why so noisy? Mori stays on the floor where she's been for a while. We'll take her to the station and make sure she's okay. We appreciate it, Polly. Don't mention it. I'm only doing my duty. See you later, Commander. Polly leaves with Mori in tow. Finally, she's gone. That was some top-tier drunken rambling. Commander, are you planning on going to visit her tomorrow? Yeah, I'm a little worried about her. I knew it. There's no way you'd let this rest. At any rate, let's head back to the outpost. Sounds like a plan. I'm so sorry about yesterday. I must have eaten some Splendiman that had alcohol in it, and ended up getting way too drunk. That would explain the sour taste you mentioned last night. I'm sorry. It's okay. Thank you. Do you remember what happened yesterday? Some of it, but not everything. I see. Sorry for bothering you last night with that bizarre request. Don't worry about it. One day prior. So what exactly is the incubator squad everyone's so worked up about? Yeah, I'm curious about it too. Oh boy, where do I even begin? You could think of it as a sort of probation unit. Did you say probation unit? Yes, if a Nikkei is assigned to a squad and underperforms, or is expelled for causing trouble, they're placed in that squad. Well, they say it's a place for Nikkeis with untapped potential to get a second chance. But honestly, getting that second chance is easier said than done. Why? The onus is apparently on them to create those aforementioned opportunities. You mean they have to do it themselves? Yeah. They either pick a few other members from a squad, succeed in a specific assignment, or they pass an evaluation of some sort. Does that have anything to do with the evaluator role she mentioned? That's correct. I heard that commanders who graduated from the military academy personally volunteer and evaluate the Nikkeis from the incubator squad. But then why did she say that she couldn't find one? Do you think it's easy to find a commander who's willing to invest all that time? Rather than wasting their time going to evaluate them, they'd much rather head up to the surface and carry out missions. It's a better choice in every sense, both professionally and in terms of prestige. Why would they waste so much of their time and energy just to save a single Nikke? I see. What happens if they're unable to pass? I'm not sure. I don't know anything beyond what I've already told you. I heard rumblings about the incubator squad before, but that's the first time I've actually seen someone from it. There aren't many members in that squad to begin with, so this is actually the first time I've seen a member in person. Whatever their final fate is, I'm sure it doesn't end well for them. The fact that they've been placed in a probation unit to begin with means that they've definitely rubbed some people the wrong way. Commander, are you thinking about applying to be an evaluator like Mori suggested? Yeah, I was considering it. I knew it. Are you sure about this? You might get involved in some strange business. And if you end up not giving her a positive evaluation, she's sure to resent you for it. This Mori character might turn out to be more trouble than she's worth. She seems harmless to me. Ugh, of course you feel that way. You don't think anyone's bad. I think it's wonderful that Master sees the good in everyone. That's true, but if you decide to apply, you should contact this person. Rappy gives me a contact number. Thanks, Rappy. Present. I know that I asked you about being an evaluator, but I never actually expected you to do it. I promised, didn't I? I see. Thank you. So, how can I help you? Well, first off, you have to register as an evaluator. Then, I have to take a test and get a certain score to pass. Oh, wait, no. I heard the evaluator's score is the most important. Or was it? Huh? If it's not too much trouble, you just accompany me to the site where I'll be taking the test. The evaluator just needs to attend, observe, and hopefully give me a good score. No, wait. For now, you just have to watch and calm down, organize your thoughts, and explain everything again. Okay. Well, to summarize, first you need to register to be an evaluator. Then you watch my live combat tasks and give me a score. If I get a passing score, and your score is also sufficiently high, then I can be part of another squad. I see. I know, it's a real hassle. Far from it, it's actually simpler than I thought. Let's get moving. Thank you. Following Mori's lead, I head to the incubator squad management office to register as an evaluator. You're interested in becoming an evaluator? Yes. You're a real commander, right? I am. Wow, someone actually came to do this. Huh? Never mind, it's nothing. So is there a specific Nikke you want to evaluate? Mori. Who? Mori. I see. Mori. Hi, hi. The employee looks at Mori. What are you looking at? Nothing. I'm just surprised is all. Very well. Your registration is complete. It's finally happening. This is a tablet for you to use during your evaluation. The employee hands me a tablet. Thanks. It's been a while since that was used, so the battery might be flat. You didn't even give me a charged tablet? Oh my god. Okay, so they at least give me a charger. Thank you, I guess. Be sure to charge it before you use it. Okay. As Mori and I step out of the management office, I feel several pairs of eyes on us. Is it usually like this? What do you mean? Feels like everyone is staring at us. Huh? Mori looks around. I can't believe it. An evaluator really came. Is that who I think it is? Think so. Should we try to talk to him? Maybe if we ask him to evaluate us too. Those bunch of no good. Mori glares at the other Nikkeis. Ah! She's looking right at us. The crowd of murmuring Nikkeis scatters. They're too scared to even approach someone. Is everyone acting this way because they need an evaluator too? That's right. No one here wants to die after all. If you don't find an evaluator, you die? This squad may be called Incubator, but unlike humans who are born premature, we're not given the time we need to fully develop. They keep administering tests on us to see if we can be of any use, and if they decide we're not, then we get tossed to the side. Useless objects to be thrown in the garbage. Why would they go so far as to test your usefulness? The main reason we've ended up in this squad is because we've proven to be worthless. It would stand to reason that they want to continually test us in order to see if we're worth sending back to a normal squad or not. Can I ask why you're here? Me? I'm just unlucky. What do you mean? You don't need to know the details. Unlike all the others who are here. On top of having no skills, I don't exactly have a winning personality. Anyway, let's just hurry and take the test. Sure. I follow Mori to the simulation room. All you need to do is stay here and watch me take my combat test. And if you give me a good evaluation, don't worry, I will. Thank you. Alright then, I'll go take the test. Soon after. I look at Mori's test results. You got straight Fs. I'm sure he wasn't laughing, but it made me giggle a little bit. The grading scale doesn't go all the way to Z, does it? No. F is the lowest. I see. Here, let me give something else a shot. However, after taking another test, there's no way the grade can be that low. Once again, all her scores came out as Fs. Don't trust those grades. I promise you that I'm better in real combat situations. Probably. So if you could give me a good score. At this point, I don't think a good score for me would be enough for you to pass. That may be true, but at least it gives me some hope. As for the rest, I'll do whatever I can to improve. If that's the case, then before we proceed with anything else, let's start with some special training. Special training? Once that's complete, I'll be sure to give you a good score. Really? Promise. Alright, I believe you. Special training. Oh, this is already episode 4. Dang. This is the Counters Squad. Hello. Hello. Howdy. And this, as you all know, is Mori. I'm so sorry about last time. So, we meet again. Feel free to speak your mind around us. I don't know if that's a good idea. She's right, we'll be seeing a lot of each other for a while, so just speak your mind. Otherwise, that'll get real uncomfortable real fast. That's right. Okay, sure. So what was it that you want us to help with exactly? I'd like all of you to teach her everything you know about combat. Is that part of the incubator squad's evaluation criteria? I explained the evaluation method used by the incubator squad. So you have to score above a certain threshold for the test. On top of that, you need to get a good score from the evaluator. And what's a good score anyway? At the very least, there can't be any Fs. So as long as there aren't any Fs, you're okay. You need to have at least a D average. And your average score now is F. Yikes. All Fs. Do you have any special or unique skills? Yeah, like, say, knowing how to pilot a robot. If she knew how to do that, she'd be walking around with one right now. Oh yeah, you're right. I don't have any unique or special skills. If I did, I wouldn't have ended up in the incubator squad. Oh, right. Sorry about that. Oh, sorry, I skipped you, Rappy. No, it's okay. Don't worry about it. Before we start training, can you give us a run-through of the tests you'll be taking? Oh, sure. Soon after. Test complete. I think I understand now. Your combat skills are really, I know. It's okay. We'll take you under our wing and show you the ropes. That's right, you'll get much better once you start learning. Yeah, totally. I'm sure you'll see a marked improvement. If I learn and improve, you'll give me a good score, won't you, Evaluator? Of course, I promised you, didn't I? Right. Okay, I'll do my best. I'm counting on you all. Alright, from now on, I'll teach you everything I know about firepower. From now on, you can call me Neon the Firepower Master. Don't pay any attention to her. I'm no combat master myself, but I'll teach you everything I can. I'll do my best as well. Thank you, everyone, really. I'll go set up the training model. Mori leaves. Commander, I have a question. Yes? What's this training really about? If the goal was simply to get her to pass, I don't think you would have called us in. You're right, Rappy. I do want more than that. I knew it. Hold on, I don't get it. Wasn't the whole point to help her pass the incubator squad test? No, that's not enough. Otherwise the process will just keep repeating. What do you mean? If she does the bare minimum to pass the test and heads to another squad, she'll only end up being treated the same way she always has. Oh. I can't let that happen. We need to show her how to make an effort and how to also survive up on the surface. We won't always be there to help her after all. That's true. Even if she passes the test, there's no guarantee that she'll be assigned to our squad. That's why we need to teach her how to survive on her own. That's the only way she can truly leave the incubator squad. I understand. I'll impart as many survival skills as I can, so that she can make it on the surface. Me too. Same here. How to make an effort and survive. Oh, so she was eavesdropping. In the days that follow, the Counters and Mori train together on a daily basis. If you want to survive on the surface, preparation is key. That applies to everyone, no matter how weak or strong you are. Rappy spreads out various pieces of survival gear in front of Mori. A compass, a map, a first aid kit, a rope, an entrenching tool, and many other pieces of equipment. There's so much here. This is the bare minimum that you need to have on your person at all times. All of this? Yes. No matter what squad you're assigned to, if it's a squad that goes to the surface, you'll need to have these. This equipment will increase your chances of survival, if only slightly. Okay, got it. Good. Next is proper weapon maintenance. Let's go, Rappy. To survive on the surface, what you need most of all is a sense of awareness. Keep your head on a swivel and don't trust anything. Never let your guard down until you're absolutely certain your surroundings are safe. And if anything feels even a little bit off, you better be ready to bail and fast. You got that? Got it. Mori. Yes? The most important thing to have is to have unwavering determination in your eyes. Huh? Before you unleash your firepower, you must fix your gaze on the target with unshakable resolve and glare at it. Glare at it? Mori glares at the target. Like this? Yes, now unleash your firepower at the target until you've used it all up. Okay. Mori aims the gun at the target. A week passes. Test complete. Oh my gosh. It went up. It's an E. You see, I told you it was possible. I can't believe it. Do you see that, evaluator? Let's keep at it until we get to a D. Alright. Mori nods, her eyes brimming with enthusiasm. D rank, here we come. We got this in the bag. Alright. Let's commence the training. Okay. I smile proudly as Mori walks away, her gait full of determination. Someone calling me? Look at my phone. Incubator Squad Management Office. I answer the call. Hello? Last one. Hello. Got your call. What's wrong? Well, it's that the evaluator system is being abolished. What? Why so suddenly? There have been too many complaints from the other Nikkeis. Complaints? Yes. They say that since no one is applying to be an evaluator, it makes little sense to keep the evaluator salvation system. They also argue that it's unfair how an evaluator can only be assigned one Nikkei given the shortage of evaluators in the first place. They feel it's unjust that not everyone is getting an equal opportunity, and so on. We've got hundreds of complaints over the past few days. That many? You do realize that this is your doing, don't you? Oh shit. Everyone here is green with envy because they're seeing one person getting special treatment. Shouldn't the evaluations that she's already taken be honored? That would be ideal, yes. However, before registering for the evaluation, Mori applied for a mission. She what? Aside from the evaluator system, we also have an internal mission assignment system in place. She'd applied for that as well, and that team has decided to accept her. She therefore must be deployed at once. Today, in fact. Why is her deployment date so soon? Why do you think? Don't tell me. Yes, because the other Nikkeis are jealous. They don't want to see others do well. They're willing to accept her as part of their team, so long as it prevents her from leaving. Ugh. I told Mori to pay better attention to her reputation around here. She brought this on herself. You have no idea how ruthless the other members here are. They can't stand to see someone else doing well for themselves. Is there any way to refuse the assignment? No. Her application for the mission was submitted before she registered for the evaluation. It therefore takes precedence. As a result, your evaluations no longer hold any meaning. I see. Very well. I stand in front of the counseling room, intending to speak with Mori. Mori, I'm coming in. Oh, evaluator. Hi, Mori. I'm sorry. After all you did for me, only for the evaluation system to be abolished. Who could have predicted this? They rejected my mission application countless times before. How could I have known they'd accept me this time? I really must have been born under an unlucky star. Just when I thought I had a chance to leave, I end up falling back in. I should have evaluated you earlier. I'm sorry. What are you sorry for? It's all my fault. I know how much time and effort you've spent on me. Whether it was out of pity or something else, I can't say. But either way, I want to thank you. Mori. I ruined everything. I tried to take the easy way out and it backfired. I thought that for once in my life, the world was going to give me a break. But I guess not. Ugh. Still, thank you, Evaluator. You didn't let any of the gossiping or unwanted attention sway you. You trusted me. You didn't just teach me how to pass the test, but instead, how to survive. Please tell Rappy, Neon, and Anise that I'm grateful for everything they've done as well. You did great, Mori. You too, Evaluator. Mori stands up and walks away dejectedly. Mori! Mori turns around. This isn't the end. Another opportunity will come. Someone will be there to reach out and lend you a helping hand. I really hope so. Mori turns around again and walks out. Ugh. As I watch that lonely figure walk off, I pray that someday someone will appear to take her hand. That she can escape this hellish trial posing as a shot at redemption for her to be saved. One day, after a long time has passed. Ah, this is so cool. Huh? Evaluator. You were right. There was someone I could count on. Someone who cares for me and wants me to live. I don't feel alone anymore. I've gained the courage to keep living. It's only now that I truly realize how sincerely you wanted me to be happy, and how valuable the lessons that Rappy, Neon, and Anise taught me were. Thank you once again for taking such good care of me. You're a remarkable individual, Mori. The connection seems to be unstable. That's too bad. This music. Why this song? Commander? Yes? For someone who said that's too bad, you look awfully happy. Did you get a message from someone dear to you? Yes. I think I just heard some really good news. That's good to hear. Aw, that was so cute. I wasn't expecting the very end there with the text, with the blah blah message. I was just expecting it to end when she walked away. I wasn't expecting them to hook it into the current chapters. Oh wait, it's 2 o'clock. Imagine you've just stepped into the kitchen. What's the first thing you should do? Wash your hands. That's correct. The most important thing in any kitchen is proper hygiene. I knew you'd understand the fundamentals, Mr. Gourmand. Hooray. Sorry, but could we eat something before we start? Sure, doesn't matter to me. What's that sound? Would you like to eat something as... Would you like something to eat as well, Mori? Is it really okay if I have some? Thanks. This is really delicious. You're kinder than I initially thought. Yay. Little Mermaid wakes up inside the bubble. Oh, ooh, ah. When she meets her friends again, Little Mermaid wonders what the first thing she'll say is. I missed you. If I do ever meet them again, I'll ask them how they are and tell them how terribly I've missed them. I miss them especially bad right now. Little Mermaid spends the day longing for her friends. Okay. Little Mermaid, and then Mihara after that. Siren. Those gifted with the Kotodama must use it for good. Otherwise, that power will only... I saw someone doing this Bond story. I almost thought they were replaying old tales, but it makes sense. Alright. I'll share today's schedule. It's an important day, so listen carefully. Red shoes. Can it be? In the morning, we'll conduct a simple test. Then, after lunch, we'll take a short break. In the afternoon, there will be a mock battle to enhance the group's sense of teamwork. Huh? That's it? I don't want to hear any complaints about the schedule being similar to yesterday's. We need data for our reports. So for the moment, you'll have to keep running tests. Okay. Gretel and I are starting to get bored. All we've done since coming together is test after test. Oh. It hasn't been that long since we all got together. You'll all be going to battle together for real soon, and that's why we're holding this simulated battle as a group. Teamwork is important. We can't afford to be stumbling over ourselves and fighting awkwardly during a real skirmish. That won't happen. We're far too beautiful for that. Thinking too highly of yourself may not be the smartest thing. Well then, I suppose we'll have to prove it to you. Abe is right. Let's all do our best. I'll try my hardest. Siren, don't speak. Ooh. Alright. Is everyone on board then? Wait here and file in one by one when your names are called. Gretel and I can go in together because we're one. Quit babbling, will you? Did everyone have a nice meal? This is our first simulation as a group, so don't push yourselves too hard. Take your time and gradually adapt to each other's way of fighting. I'll lead and clear us a path. Oh. Then I'll provide support from above. Oh. Gretel and I will mop up. Oh. We don't understand what Siren is saying. Red Shoes, Cinderella, do you understand? Not exactly. I was just guessing from context clues. Was it something like, alright, I'll tie up all the enemies. Oh. Judging by her expression, I'd say that I was right. I'm glad that she can talk now. Like, the sounds are cute, but she doesn't have to have people constantly telling her to shut up anymore. Ah. Surprise attack? Most unbecoming. You've had plenty of time for chit-chat. Raptures won't wait for you to wrap up any conversations. Take this seriously. Understood. The enemy seems to be straight ahead. Should we attack immediately? No, wait a moment. Glass slippers? Contact. Cinderella takes to the air. That was only a scout. We would have been surrounded if we rushed in blindly. Let's circle to the right. We don't think that's necessary. Why don't we just force our way through in one push? Oh, Do you agree with us, Siren? Ooh, oh. Her face tells me no. Right now. Whoa, she spoke. We have to focus on organized teamwork. Shouldn't we avoid things like brute force and charging in blindly? I agree with Siren. This isn't about showing off our firepower. This is about fostering unity amongst the team. Understood. We'll go around. Red Shoes swiftly moves to break the enemy formation. Hansel and Gretel toss a green liquid which dissolves the enemies. Cinderella flies overhead, eliminating threats lurking in blind spots. Then... Oh... Now, Siren! Stop. Everything in the area comes to a halt. Evil power. Well, that was unexpected. So, that's Kotodama. I was fully conscious, but I couldn't control my body. I was a bit surprised. Gretel found it amusing. Oh... Is everyone alright? Yes, we're fine. What about you, Siren? I'm fine. Don't speak. Good, I'm relieved. I'm sure you all know this without me pointing it out. But that was a bit of a train wreck, wasn't it? Gretel and I thought we did okay up until the middle. We didn't think that the Kotodama would affect us either. I told you before that you wouldn't be immune to it. We thought you were just trying to scare us. You ought to take people at their word. Siren, why did you use Kotodama in a way so everyone could hear it? You were good at using bubbles as a catalyst before. Let me guess. You figured that since there were so many opponents about, your attack would only focus on the enemy and not affect your team. Ugh. This is why everything was such a mess out there. Red Shoes, did you not notice the enemy fragments flying every which way during your rampage? No, I hadn't realized. Hansel and Gretel didn't even consider their positioning. They simply shot everything in sight. We did our best. As for Cinderella, she had better visibility, so she fared a little better. Everyone needs to pay more attention to what the others are doing. You're saying you'll do better next time? I hope so. Just don't push yourself too hard. Oh. I can't even include today's simulation in the report. Let's take a break and work on improving our coordination next time. Understood. Gretel and I have many questions for you, Siren. May we ask a few? Oh. Can you really do anything with your Kotodama? Like making it rain on a sunny day. Oh. Then can you issue commands? Stop, walk, run. Stuff like that? Mm-hmm. Then why can't you just issue commands to the Raptures? Protect the Nikkes. Kill your fellow Raptures. But if that's possible, couldn't you do the same thing to us? Protect the raptures. Kill your fellow Nikkes. You could tell us to do those things. How hideous. That sounds more like corruption. No. No wonder Abe always keeps you from speaking. Of course, I don't think you would ever say those things. Ugh. Yeah, it's clear that Red Shoes was never our friend. She clearly just said that out of curiosity and didn't think how it would affect anyone. Yucky, yucky. Hello. Hello, hello. Welcome. Gretzel and I think so too. But still, if you ever changed your mind for some reason, things could go downhill real fast. It's no different for the rest of us. If we're talking hypotheticals, it's just as likely for any of us to turn against the team and attack. If you want to go down that route, that's a danger that applies equally to us all. Oh, next reset? Oh, thanks for the reminder. I'll probably try it now that I am familiar with it. Next reset is in tomorrow? Because this reset just happened. Gretel and I think that being attacked and being controlled are two different things. I'm sorry. After uttering her apology, Little Mermaid disappears down the hallway. I hope she wasn't too hurt by what we said. Whatever, you did it on purpose. Siren. Those gifted with the Kotodama must use it for good. Otherwise, that power will only serve to isolate you. Alright. I'll share today's schedule. This is important, so listen carefully. Gretel and I aren't convinced. Let me guess. Testing in the morning, group simulation in the afternoon. Same as usual. No. Don't tell me. Once we wrap up inspections in the morning, you'll be free for the afternoon. You've all been running yourselves ragged lately, and you deserve some R&R. Abe, are you feeling okay? They say that people often aren't themselves right before they die. Are you all looking for a smack upside the head? Tomorrow we'll be testing out Combat Simulations 2.0. It perfectly imitates raptures in their terms of weight and how hard they hit. It'll be like night and day compared to the previous simulations. Sounds fun. So after today's inspection, kick back and relax. Understood? Siren, come with me. Oh? We're starting with your inspection first. The rest of you can rest. You know the drill. Sit in the chair and wait a moment. Mm-hmm. Click clack. Alright, we're good to go. Move some bubbles for me, Siren. Okay. Now split them. Okay. Use your Kotodama on the smallest bubble. What's wrong? This is what we always do in these tests. Stop me, then release after 3 seconds. Are you scared? Are you afraid you might end up hurting your teammates? Oh. Siren, you're in a safe space. You can be open with me. It's okay. I'm certain you won't hurt me. You're so pure of heart, it's almost irritating. You never say anything to hurt someone. Abe? Yes? Those gifted with the Kotodama must use it for good. Otherwise, that power will only serve to isolate you. That's what I told you when you first became a Nikkei. I'm lonely now. Does that mean I'm evil? No. Have you ever used your Kotodama to kill or even remotely harm someone? You're feeling unsure if you're a good person, that's all. You and everyone else. Well then, show us who you really are. Don't worry. Every time you try to speak, I'll do everything in my power to stop you. Oh? Think of me as a safety protocol, only to be used until trust between us all is established. Once that's done, you'll probably end up seeing me as an impediment. That makes a lot more sense as to why she always tells her to shut up then. Like, one leak burst CDR disabled. Ugh. Yeah, that will be definitely not too fun if that's added. This gives a lot more context to her constantly telling her to shut up. She really doesn't have like any control over her Kotodama at this point. Oh. Tomorrow is your moment. It took me several days to make this simulation. I didn't get a wink of sleep during that time. Then again, I became a Nikkei specifically so I wouldn't need to sleep. I can trust you, right? That you're good? Good. If you don't feel you can trust yourself, use your Kotodama on yourself. Tell yourself that you're nice, stupidly, ridiculously so, to a fault. I'm nice, stupidly, ridiculously so, to a fault. Oh. That's such an interesting thing to say. Oh, that was number 3, okay. Whoa. What do you think? Feels just like the real thing, doesn't it? I ran some environmental scans on the surface and recreated something similar. That means this will be nothing like those boring tests you've done before. This is incredible. It feels like we're really walking on dry soil. Gretel and I don't think it'll be all that much different from usual. Oh yeah? Then show me. Here they go. This is different from before. There's so many of them. And I see multiple Tyrant class units. Gretel and I still think it'll be fine. Yeah, let's do this. It's best to take out the small raptors first. Got it. How about a big blast directed inward, Gretel? Sounds good. Let's combine, Hansel. Oh. Bubble, bubble. Good to go in the rear. Front path is open too. Abe made overclock? Maybe. I doubt that they said boom boom, but sure. Alright, let's move forward. Huh? What's that sound? An ambush? What? Where's it coming from? Below us. Hansel, Gretel, Cinderella, behind you. What? An airborne rapture. Its core glowing. rushes for Cinderella from behind. At the same time, the foot of a ground-type rapture bursts to the ground near Hansel and Gretel. Ugh! Hansel, Gretel, I'm going in. No, you'll get caught too. Damn it, I let my guard down. Ugh. Stop. Little Mermaid speaks so quietly, no one hears her voice. Only the small bubbles directly in front of her ripple slightly. Immediately after she finishes uttering the word. Huh? What? It stopped. Are you two okay? Yeah, we're fine. No way. Siren? Ugh. Ah. Tiny bubbles attach themselves to the raptures. Could it be? Is this what Ape was talking about with using bubbles as a catalyst? Incredible. So this is what it feels like to stand in a world where time has stopped. You just broke those bubbles down into microscopic pieces and attached them to all those raptures. How did you do that? Gretel and I don't think you look so good, Siren. What's going on? Does using the Kotodama put a strain on your body? Little Mermaid frantically points at the frozen raptures. We've got to take those things down while they're incapacitated. Understood. Let's finish this quickly, Gretel. Roger that, Hansel. Maybe that's the first time she's used that many bubbles at once. A kind-hearted word. Yeah, we did that one. A power for good. You're finally awake. I've seen some stupid things in my time, but what you did back there may be a new low. I told you to prove yourself to us, but that didn't mean pushing yourself to the point of collapsing. Your body is fine. How do you feel? Good. Alright, everyone, you can come in now. Oh, she used a ton of small bubbles to freeze all the raptures. Instead of, because before she accidentally stunned everyone, including her old tails. But this time only the raptures with little bubbles. But she pushed herself too hard. Because there was like a ton of raptures surrounding them. Are you okay, Siren? Why'd you faint? Is using the Kotodama that hard on you? Why didn't you say anything? One question at a time. I finished running some tests and there's nothing wrong with her. She'll be fine. Thank goodness. Siren, you used to speak up when it mattered. But lately, you've been silent. Even when things get dicey like they did earlier. Is it because of what Gretel and I said last time? Oh. What? That's not it? Did you want to prove yourself to us? That you'd never hurt us? Siren. Why in the world did you push yourself so hard? Little Mermaid glances at Abe. Abe gives a small nod. I just want to stay by everyone's side. I'll do anything to make that happen. What? What do you mean? I won't do anything to frighten you. If you don't want me to talk, I won't talk. I would never harm you intentionally. Because I'm nice. Stupidly, ridiculously so. To a fault. What weird expressions have you been teaching her, Abe? Well, it's true, isn't it? So what does it matter? We're sorry for making you feel ostracized. Gretel and I find it hard to predict what this world and humans will do next. But still, I'll trust you for now. It's interesting that she said for now. They're very untrusting individuals. I'm interested to see what Hansel and Gretel do. Hansel, Gretel, you're both beet red. Because we're ashamed. I can see now that you have nothing but good intentions, Siren. But next time, don't push yourself as hard as you did. Got it? Okay. I think we've said everything that needs to be said. That's enough talking, Siren. Oh. Gretel and I hate to say this, but we think Abe is also partly to blame for making the simulation too difficult. What? You'll face a hell of a lot worse during real combat. You agree with Abe, Siren? Alright, fine. I guess it did make us a little more aware of some things. We'll take it more seriously next time. Oh. By the way, I noticed you all suddenly have no problem understanding Siren. Of course we understand her. We're her friends after all. You were asking for translations not too long ago. Abe, you understand what Siren is saying too. Isn't it the same thing? Well, I did create her after all. So there you have it. We're comrades, we're friends, and we're a family. How beautiful. Good grief, this is all getting way too sentimental for me. Oh, Siren says we should all go eat together. Let's go, everyone. Hey, don't leave before you hear the results. Jeez. You guys are a real bunch of simpletons sometimes. At the bottom of Abe's report, there's a comment written in her hand. Excellent teamwork and coordination among squad members observed. High operational performance can be expected in actual combat. Yay! Yay! Oh, fifth one. How fitting. From the haze of her memory, Mihara recalls a counseling session with someone she misses dearly. Commander, what if I felt pain like other people do? What would happen? Then you wouldn't be you. He's right. The pleasure I find in pain has become my very existence. So naturally, my end will be pain as well. What a stimulating life. Mihara lightly pinches her thigh and blushes. I do wonder what this Bond story will be like. It'll be interesting. Probably a little bit sussy. A clear day. Mihara walks down the empty hallway. 10 more steps remaining on the path to becoming stronger. Headphones pulling hair. Sort of. She can finally achieve what she's long wished for. Mihara stops. I'm so nervous for some reason. Why am I like this? What am I hesitating for? This is the path I chose because I wanted it. Mihara looks out the window. Through the glass, she sees the surface bathed in warm sunlight. The sunlight is so beautiful. Reclamation Site 01. The first piece of land humans have reclaimed. Maybe that's why it feels so tranquil here. It's hard to believe that this is part of the surface. Come to think of it, it was still a beautiful place, even without the sunlight. The ocean views were so breathtaking. Oh, right. I brought that with me, didn't I? Mihara reaches into her pocket. Got it. Mihara pulls out a small stone from her pocket. On the surface of a flat, round pebble no bigger than her palm, someone's face is drawn. It's still safe. Even on the day that I made this, I had so many thoughts swirling through my mind. Mihara closes her eyes and recalls the memories of that day. Uni is focused on a board game, and it seems like Mori wants some time alone to think. Mihara sits in front of the bubble tree. Maybe I should rest here for a little while. Mihara leans her head against the bubble tree. It's more comfortable than I thought it'd be. Hard to believe that something made of liquid metal could feel this nice. It's quite fitting, actually, considering Siren made it. Mihara opens her eyes and looks up. A fish swims languidly through the deep blue waters above. This place is so beautiful, such tranquility. If I wasn't aware of where I was, I could imagine getting lost in this view. When was the last time I was able to gaze at a landscape so peacefully? Certainly not anytime recently. I wonder if I've ever done, if I ever have done so in the past. If I'd had that then, would things have turned out differently? Probably not. Mihara touches the collar fastened to her neck. There's still some time left before I have to swap this out for a new one. But not much. Even if I escape this place, it won't change the fact that I'm powerless. I need to get stronger. But how can I do that? Mihara closes her eyes. Darkness spreads before her, and anxieties long buried in her heart begin to surface. Ugh. The fear that she might not be able to protect Uni. That she might not be able to keep her promise that Uni could trust her. The anxiety over the memories she's lost. The fear that all the things she holds dear might slip from her grasp. Ugh. Mihara opens her eyes. This is no good. I'm plagued by negative thinking. If only he was here. Who's he? Throb. Ugh. Something. I'll do whatever I can. Mihara? Siren? Are you okay? Are you hurt? Not at all. How could I be with you taking such good care of me? No, you're not acting like the Mihara I know. What's wrong? Is something worrying you? I thought I had a decent poker face, but you see right through me. You look anxious. I see. It's just that life seems a little difficult right now, and it got to me, even if only for a moment. You don't have to worry too much. I'll be fine in no time. Mihara, sometimes when your heart bears a heavy burden, sharing it with someone can lighten the load, even if only a little. If you ignore it and try to bury it deep down, one day the load might get so heavy that it crushes you. Siren. If it's something you're not comfortable sharing with me... Little Mermaid passes a bubble to Mihara. Say it to this bubble. I promise I won't listen. Go ahead and vent your frustrations to this bubble. That might help you take a load off. Mihara gazes at the bubble in her hands. Have you done this before, Siren? Have you ever vented to a bubble like this? Oh, a long time ago, I didn't know how to control my kotodama. My only recourse was to pour everything I wanted to say into these bubbles. That's why I know how important it is to let things out. I see. Considering it's a time-tested method, maybe I'll take your advice. I'll cover my ears. Mihara holds onto Little Mermaid's hand. You don't have to do that. You can be my bubble, Siren. Are you sure? Yes, if you're okay with it. Of course I'm okay with it. I want to hear what your worries are, Mihara. It's nothing really. It's just, I think the situation I'm in is starting to make me feel a bit anxious. You feel anxious? Yeah. When I first left the Ark, I had a new body. I thought Uni and I would be able to take down rare and unique raptures no problem. Thought if I made use of my special abilities, gave it my all, and even put my life on the line, maybe something would change. But it didn't. I only fully realized that on the day that I landed here. That's when it dawned on me how weak I really am. How powerless I've become in the face of true strength. I couldn't even resist. I dropped down here in the blink of an eye. Mihara. Ever since that moment, I've been wondering, will I really be able to protect Uni with the powers I have now? You know, stuff like that. I understand that feeling of helplessness. I felt the same way too, once. You did? Oh yes. A long time ago, a friend of mine got mixed up in something bad and lost control. When I first came to this place, I realized that I didn't stand a chance in the face of such overwhelming power. I see. When I got in that headspace, I was frozen. I didn't want to do anything. I was so anxious, so terrified, that I just wanted to give up. So what did you do? Oh, I thought if I can't trust myself, then I would place my trust in my friends. So I decided to do something, anything. To do anything. I created this space, shaped it with my own hands. I did the best I could at the time. And yet, whenever the anxiety returned, I found myself doing this. Little Mermaid lifts a bubble. The bubbles? Oh, I used these bubbles to recreate the faces of those I trust. Is that so? Yes, the people I trust and hold dear. Whenever I saw those faces, I didn't feel alone. That's a great idea. Would you like to try it, Mihara? Me? Oh, I can recreate the people that you cherish. Okay. Ah, is this gonna make me cry? It might. I do love Uni and Mihara. Little Mermaid holds out a bubble to Mihara. With this, I shall recreate those precious to you. If you describe them to me, then I'll shape them as closely as I can. Okay. Suppose the obvious first choice would be Uni. I thought you'd say that. Little Mermaid closes her eyes and imbues the bubble with her kotodama. A face resembling Uni's. Transform. The bubble begins to glow and change shape. After a few moments, it takes the shape of Uni's face, complete with a hood and mask. Wow, it really does look like Uni. Fascinating. Do you like it? I love it. I'm glad to hear that. Little Mermaid grabs a new bubble. Who should I make next? You. Huh? Make one of you for me. But you said use them to create people who you trust and hold dear. So make me one of you. Why are you so flustered? I don't know what to say. I'm touched. Really? Given everything you've done for us here, it's only natural, don't you think? Even so, thank you for trusting me, Mihara. I should be the one thanking you for cheering me up. Well then, I'll go ahead and make one for you. Little Mermaid closes her eyes, and by the time they are open, the bubbles have assumed the look and shape of her own face. It's just as fascinating the second time around. Oh. Are you still feeling self-conscious? A little. Then why don't we move on to the next one? Oh. Little Mermaid proceeds to create a new bubble. This one is of... Even like this, Mori still looks adorable. Oh. Let's show this to her later. She'll get a kick out of it. Sure. It's Mori. An intelligent researcher with short hair and glasses. Seems cold at first, but she's really warm and kind. Yes, that's it. Are you sure that's all the information you need? This is my first time doing this, so I may need to make a few adjustments afterward. Let me give it a try first. Little Mermaid closes her eyes and opens them. A woman with short hair, sharp eyes, and glasses takes form. Wow, it's quite similar. Yeah? I thought about Abe and made it in a similar image. I'm glad it worked out. Let's change the glasses to semi-rimless ones. Slim the face down a bit and give her sharper eyebrows. No problem. It's Mana. She's about Mori's age and wears ribbons in her short wavy hair, along with long triangular earrings. Oh, and she has subtle highlights in her bangs. Her eyes tilt down ever so slightly, and there's a mole under her left eye. Oh. As for her personality, she's arrogant, stubborn, often has an acid tongue. Perfect. Someone like that means this much to you? Yes, she does. Words may be vitriolic, but deep down, there's a tender side to her. And more than anything, she's cute. Who is she? The one who made me. Huh? That's right. I guess you can't help but be fond of the person who made you. That's right. I like her. Even though she might not feel the same way about me. Little Mermaid proceeds to create a bubble version of Siren. Wow, you're better at this than I expected. I'm wondering who to make next. It's fine, even if it's a face you just want to see again. It could be anyone. Faces that I want to see again. Oh, it's a girl with long hair down to her hips, with ribbons on both sides. Her eyebrows angle downward a bit more than Siren's, and she has an extremely gentle face. Oh, and there's this adorable little mole just below the left side of her mouth. She has a face that's made for smiling. As for her personality, she's like an innocent child, prone to blind devotion. That sounds like Uni. I know, right? Okay, I'll try. Little Mermaid embraces a bubble and closes her eyes. And the face of a girl with long ribboned hair appears. Yes, that's her. Mihara gently caresses the girl's face. I never thought I would see her again. She must be someone you deeply care about. You care deeply about. Yes, she's very precious to me. It's the old Uni. So this is what she looked like. Yes. I only had a vague memory of her myself. So this is the first time I've seen it clearly. Vague memory? How's that possible? I had my memory wiped. A memory wipe? What's that? Oh right, since you're not from the Ark, you might not know. Well, to put it simply, it's a special process that resets Anike's memories back to how they were when they were first rolled out. I didn't even know that was possible. So I don't have any memories of my past. My memories of Uni are nothing but brief flashes, fleeting images. If I want anything more than that, I have to depend on recordings. So that's why. It's still nice to see her like this. Mihara stares continually at Uni's face. Despite that, I think it would be best to get rid of this one. Oh? If Uni sees this, she might get sad. I understand. What was once Uni's face turns into an amorphous, nondescript bubble. Thanks, Siren. Mihara looks at the faces of her friends made from bubbles. You're right, Siren. Being surrounded by the faces of people I love, it makes me feel like I'm not alone. I feel better. Glad to hear it. Shall I make more for you? Let's see. I'm not sure. Maybe it has something to do with my memory being wiped not too long ago, but no one comes to mind. Oh. Did someone come to mind? Yes. There is someone I'd like to remember. Even just a fleeting thought of them makes me miss them so much. How much I long to see them again. Would you like me to make them? I'm not sure if I can describe them. My memory's too faint and I don't even remember their face properly. If I don't have any description to go on, it might be a little hard to recreate them. Darn, that's too bad. If it comes to mind later, I'll ask you then. I wonder if there's any way... Oh! What? There is a way, but it might be dangerous. What is it? I can use my kotodama. Going to use your kotodama? I'll use it on you to bring out the memory you have of that person, however faint it is. Will that really work? To be honest, probably not. I can only assume that these memory wipes are irreversible. The fact you remember as much as you do is already a miracle. That's true. On top of that, the biggest issue is that we have no idea what side effects it could cause. That's okay. Everything comes with a price. I'm always open to a little simulation. Okay, but I'm also dying to know what that person looks like. What I do know is that I miss them dearly, so even if it's just a tiny glimpse, I want to see what kind of memories we shared together. So, do it. Okay. I'll do my best to make sure I don't put you in danger. Much appreciated. Little Mermaid takes a deep breath. Alright then, I'll start. Okay. Little Mermaid looks at Mihara and whispers to Kotodama. Recall your memories of the one you miss. Siren? Oh? Did you use it? I think I did. I don't feel anything. Maybe I should try again? Go ahead. Little Mermaid and Mihara lock eyes. Mihara, recall the memories you share with the one you miss. Nothing this time either? I think. Mihara. My head. Mihara clutches her head as a sudden sharp pain sears through it. I'll help you. So these memory wipes must be just like suppressing synapses in the brain of some kind somehow. That's weird. How exactly do you plan on doing that? By doing whatever I can. Fair enough, I believe you. I'm sorry. I'm the one who should be sorry. You truly are a fascinating individual. Pain is a miracle that brings me back to life. I don't want to deny this. Just do what you want, Mihara. Ooh, thank you. Mihara, are you okay? Those memories I saw just now. It was him. Siren, I think I remember now. Huh? That person's face. I think it's much clearer now. It's still a bit blurry, so I'm not completely sure. But I'll tell you as much as I can. Oh, that was Mihara, not Little Mermaid. Oh. First off, he's an adult man. Okay? He seemed handsome. The first thing that I could recall was that he was incredibly kind. I think we carried out some kind of mission together. He seemed pretty cool. I see. He even seemed to understand my unique proclivities. He must have been very open-minded. Okay. I got the sense that he was fun. Mihara explains the image of a man she had seen in her memories to Little Mermaid. He sounds like the perfect person. A real-life Prince Charming. I guess so. I don't think I made these memories up, so he must be real. Oh. I think I once knew someone like that. You did? Oh. I believe he was like this too. Yes, if I think of him, I can do it. Just a moment. Little Mermaid closes her eyes, places her hand on the bubble, and a face begins to take shape. What do you think? Is it correct? I think so? It was blurry, but I'm sure that's the face I saw. Mihara reaches her hand out towards the face. One day, I hope I can remember your name. I miss you. Mihara. Siren, would it be possible for you to use your Kotodama again? Shake, shake. No, I don't think I can do it. After seeing how much pain you were in earlier, I don't think I can put you through it a second time. Darn, that's a shame. I'm sorry. Don't worry. I'm satisfied with this much. No matter how much I miss him, it's not like I can go see him right now. Little Mermaid looks around the base of the bubble tree. Siren, I found it. Oh, I found it. Little Mermaid picks up a wide, flat stone. Mihara, would you mind leaving this here? Leave what here? The bubble I made for you. I'll draw his face on this stone for you. That way, you'll feel like he's always with you. Even if you can't see him right now. I see your point, but I know how sad it can be not to be able to see the person you long for. This should be better than nothing, don't you think? Alright. Thank you, Siren. I can't thank her enough for drawing this. Mihara looks down at the face etched into the stone. It's strange. I do feel better whenever I see this face. Siren was right. I can only do what I can. As for the rest, I have to leave that in the hands of those whom I trust most. I'll be back. Mihara presses her lips shortly to the stone and puts it back in her pocket. Oh, cute. Mihara lifts her head and looks toward the lab door at the end of the hallway. Let's go. Without any further hesitation, she walks forward. It's time for a GN session, I guess. Dang, that was really good. Okay, I'm caught up with Bond stories again. That was fun. That was a fun set of Bond stories.
Commencing operation.
Assassins always stay at hotels. Not exactly sure why.
Oh, I don't mind that abnormal Bond stories. They're just very, very short. Like, you can finish 4 abnormal Bond stories in like 30 minutes or less. Even reading them out loud. At one point, I was like, even though I like reading Bond stories, at one point I was like more than 20 behind, maybe 30, and I just had a big binging session. But I'm glad that I'm caught up now. Usually. I like reading all of them. Some of them are like not very good, but there's a lot that are really good, so I continue to read them. No free pull luck this anniversary, but it's fine. I only had enough for 1 copy each. And then I managed to pull a Siren. Wow, that 1 copy. I mean, I pulled 1 and I used 1. And then I got 1 of her from mileage. I don't really rely on luck anymore. I just make sure I have mileage for anytime pilgrims come out, and I don't care about luck. I just immediately grab them. 2 to 6 week danger zone into a potentially busted abnormal. Oh, right. Was it June or July? Because it's... I would assume it would be if at the end of June rather than the beginning. I think they probably still do a summer event. I think they would do it at the beginning of June. And then go into Stellar Blade. That's just my assumption. Because they want to bait you before the collab. They know people are excited for Stellar Blade.
If I wear a dress like this and wait,
Because they're
it
both
feels like a prince is going to come
collabing in
looking
each
for
game,
me.
I think. As far as I can tell. Because they had like 2 different teasers. One for Stellar Blade and then the announcement during Anniversary. So it seems like they're collabing in both games. I know people that have been saving for Stellar Blade collab since Stellar Blade came out. Let's see. Yeah, we're getting that one. You'd advise them to reconsider. I mean, they don't have to do an August collab. They don't have to follow a pattern. Maybe people expect them to, but they don't necessarily have to. Investors meeting said otherwise. Yeah, that would make sense. I'm not exactly sure how that all works out because what is this one? Oh, it's her. Because I do not have a business oriented mind myself, so oh, biscuit in front. Let's see. Okay, now she's... What if I did her upside down? This sticker is so blurry when you zoom in. Okay, there we go. Peek, peek. I just want all the eyes peeking out, essentially. Can't do that with Siren because it doesn't go down any farther. Well, maybe if I shrink the sticker a bit more. Yeah, it's fine, because I feel like Bae, or I mean Clay, she didn't really fit right there, color-wise. Okay. Oh, that took a decent amount of time to do all those Bond stories.
You name it. Come again if you need anything. Hope you put it to good use. Thank you. Hope you put it to good use. Come again if you need anything. Thank you.
We have just in time, dear client.
Have fun shopping. Thank you for coming. Doesn't it feel great? You can take your time, Commander.
Why does it keep going to this song? I've heard it enough already.
Knowing that what's by my side is unbreakable fills me with such
What do we get
joy.
today? That thingy. I wish it was the
I'll be
tickets.
leaving soon. Thank you, everyone, for everything. We finally met. My dream has come true. I'll be leaving soon. Thank you, everyone, for everything. We finally met. My dream has come true. Knowing that what's by my side is unbreakable fills me with such joy. We finally met. My dream has come true.
Tis taken me longer than usual. Had I
Knowing that what's by my side is unbreakable fills me with such joy.
Mini game. Just gonna quickly do it.
I'll start the game. Forward.
A little bit too early.
Complete. I choose you. Forward.
That might be enough.
Deployment complete.
I think it is.
I guess it was pretty tough this time around.
Yep. Easy daily mission. don't even why there needs to be an extra confirm button to go out of the game.
Knowing that what's
But
by
okay.
my side is unbreakable fills me with such joy.
2-hour stream so far. 2.5.
That actually worked? Am I not entirely worthless? We finally met! My dream has come true! I'll be leaving soon. Thank you, everyone, for everything.
Nothing too unique about that one, but it's cool.
I'll be leaving soon. Thank you, everyone, for everything.
What did we get here? Oh, right, the thing. $100. Not quite.
Mesdames et messieurs, let's give a warm welcome to the challenger. Now, let the games
Débute.
Tribune performance. Now, let the games debut. Behold, the season's rising star. Ready? Alert! Tribune performance. Ready? Alert! The winner is you!
Rank 3.
Now, let the games debut. Behold, the season's rising star.
Can I beat anyone? Probably not. I'll try.
Let's get this show on the road.
Our hope today is that Ein can get a little more attack so that we can ditch Red Hood finally for our mirror container team.
Don't you worry, I'll squash them all like bugs. Guess I can once I catch my breath. Every dog has its day.
Oh, we aren't gonna win this one. Goodbye.
Let's roll. Tear them apart. Lady Luck is always on our side. Behold my ultimate blade. Luck is reserved for those who are prepared.
Time to try again, no?
I won the last one. So if I switched... If I copied this team, could I possibly win against them? Maybe. Red Hood.
I want to change my attire.
keep not remembering. Oh, Biscuit. And Noah. Where's my Biscuit? Is she reset? She might be. Where is she? Oh, she's on another team? Or... Yep. I was like, where is she?
Are we going for a walk? Need my help? Mind if I join?
Maybe Drake, since she has favorite item now.
Let's go.
Where is she? Ah, there you are.
Let's do this.
Good enough. Oh,
Let's do this.
I'm glad they did the arena distinction. It's so much better. Hey, I might be able to beat them. My Red Hood's stronger than theirs, so maybe I'll definitely probably still lose that one. This one I could win. Oh wait, I have won this one already. Let's make sure that we didn't change anything. Okay. Let's try again.
Let's get this show on the road!
Please load.
Don't you worry.
Thank you.
I'll squash 'em
It's
all
like,
right
don't
now.
glitch out.
Sorry to break it to you, but this is the end!
She never says her line.
Girls, teach them a lesson.
Oh, we won. Let's go. We literally just did the same team. Oh, we got toasted there. God damn. Don't tell me RNG is gonna favor them. Let's go! Ever since Champion Arena started to go through, I've been getting pushed into Diamond 1 a lot more often. It's been a while since I've beaten that person though.
Welcome to Ruby's shop. Another successful transact. Thank you for coming.
Take as much time as you like.
Looks like welcome to the Raise and Rebuild workshop.
Oh, yippee! Tetra Tower.
Show me your potential, mon ami.
I'm not doing this. I already wasted enough time on it yesterday. I'm stuck there. I already got my reward, right? Yep.
I'm gone. Never mind. It's just a simulation. It's going to be a bore, isn't it? Even a hero needs to recharge once in a while.
As long as we're together, I will never fall.
Excellent. We don't need anything for Siren, right? We're good there. Oh yeah, we got her last piece of gear. Excelente. Cleared. So we only have daily now. Daily and weekly. That makes sense. I'm like 2/3 of the way through. Back to Kraken. Would that make her do more damage if I switched cubes? It's quite a bit of elements up. Maybe not in this case. Keki.
All gun ports open. Fire! Down with those who threaten the kingdom. Fire!
I don't know if that helps or hinders me trying to
Down with those who
hit
threaten
those.
the kingdom.
Definitely it's hard to hit the core there without Alice.
Down with those who threaten the kingdom. Fire! Down with those who threaten the kingdom. And thou art cleaved through. All right, let's keep going. Down with those who threaten the kingdom. Focus our attack. Yes, my voice is fine. Down with those who threaten the kingdom. Fire! Down with those who threaten the kingdom. Our attack.
I better cover here.
Down with those who threaten the kingdom. Focus our attack. Down with those who threaten the kingdom. And thou art cleaved through. Down with those who threaten the kingdom. Forward quickly! Down with those who threaten the kingdom.
Oh, weird. We didn't even get the last one.
With this, we're one step closer to our dream.
Maybe I'll try it with her using the other cube and see how it goes. I think I lost some damage going for the core on some of those parts. On these tentacles. It's too hard to hit.
Down with those who threaten the kingdom. And thou art cleaved through.
Oh, we can hit the core, we just weren't doing it. It's hard to see with Little Mermaid's thing.
Next time I'll be even faster. Down with those who threaten the kingdom. Fire! Down with those who threaten the kingdom.
was kind of weird.
Down with those who threaten the kingdom.
I still think you do more damage doing it this way, rather than waiting.
Down with those who threaten the kingdom.
The faster you get through, the better.
Down with those who threaten the kingdom. Fire! Down with those who threaten the kingdom. And thou art cleaved through. Down with those who threaten the kingdom. Down with those who threaten the kingdom.
Yeah, we still have enough time for Scarlet Burst.
Yes, my voice is fine. Down with those who threaten the kingdom. With this, we're one step closer to our dream.
Oh, we got our 4 billion.
With this, we're one step closer to our
Not terrible. Now we see maybe if we can beat this lost sector. Oh, my 5x5. So many pictures of Siren. I don't know what the fever does. Resupply request. Get 1 fever energy, 70 foot per tile. Fever mode will be activated when you get a certain amount of fever energy. Oh, double the rewards. I see. Oh, does bulk claim skip fever? I think so. Oh well. I'll do it next time, maybe. It's still a while on those. I'm definitely not going to stream that long. Oh wait, what am I doing? Gotta give her more attack. Damn. only have one. Damn it. I think it's worth. If I can get more attack, it's not gonna give it to me. Oh! Yep. It claims my power is lower, but it's bullshit.
I can't wait to graduate, Tug.
That might be able to help me kill glass slippers. Okay, and then if we can get a level up on Anis's item, that'll help us. Probably won't happen, but I hope. Damn it. I always hope. That's crazy that we got what we wanted for Ein, though. I haven't had a blah blah message in quite a while. I wonder why they don't continue with them like daily. Nobody messaged me. They only do it for a little while with new Nikkes. Or ones you recently got. Oh, let's see. We have power-ups available. I would like to power up Mihara. Just getting there. Both of those are useless. Very nice. She was a machine gun, right? Indeed. Okay, I'll try Mirror Container once, and then we'll do Lost Sector, and then we'll be done for the day. Not bad. Did several bond stories, dailies, and a bit of grinding. It's only 3 hours so far. Well, this is the grinding, but yeah. Looks like we're not missing any lost relics anywhere.
They are humanity's enemy, and so I shall defeat them.
Okay, let's go. Just a second, teacher. Let's test your luck. Just glass slippers, full contact. Pour out. Now we must focus our attack. Reload it. Wasn't that cool? Can't I just connect this thing to a water tank? Just a second, teacher. Just what? God, what are you looking at? Get lost. Now we have focus our attack. Reloaded. Wasn't that cool? Reloaded. Wasn't that cool? I'll reload.
No, don't hit crown.
Practice. What down with those?
Now is the time of true beauty.
Just a second, teacher. Just a second, teacher. Just like how I did during practice. Down with those who threaten the kingdom.
I was hitting decoy.
Reloaded. Wasn't that cool? Reloaded. Wasn't that cool?
Yeah, it's a little slower charge speed, but that doesn't matter.
Down with those who threaten the kingdom.
What matters is we have more attack.
Just like how I did during practice. Just like how I did during practice. I'll reload. Reloaded. Wasn't that cool? What? Just down with those who threaten the kingdom. Water isn't too salty for ya.
Ah, come on. We're so close. Just a little more. I think we need one more attack line on her. Okay, good to know. We just need one more attack line, and we'll be able to do this without Red Hood, or break the slippers without Red Hood. Because, honestly, Red Hood in the fight was not working. She's really started to fall off. That stinks. Well, at least we got that attack line. Oh. We need to get rid of the hit rate line. Because it's useless, right? I think. Well, I mean, an attack line would be better anyways. I wish these lines were a little better. Cindy's lines have just been absolutely rude to me. Like, what is this crap? That one's okay. That one's good too. Those we can actually leave alone, both of them. This one needs to be changed because it's garbage. This one needs to be changed. Cause I leveled myself up from 471 to 474. It didn't really do much of anything for that fight, so I was correct in my assumption that I don't need to level up. Because I've been told that even people above level 500 still struggle with this fight, so it's just like, yeah, there's no point in leveling up till I beat it. No point. Give me a Siren, single pole. Nope. Balorta. It's crazy how close we got to destroying the slipper, though. Crazy. Oh, right. Lost sector. I don't know if that means we'd have trouble with the next slipper, though. Because we wouldn't be on Einburst. Not sure on that one. So that's perfect clear. That one is the stupid chest that I'm not sure how to do. And then this one, I think I'm a little confused, but we'll see. Hey, can you stop doing that?
Yes.
And what are we gonna blow up with that? God, this level is so confusing.
Yes, I'll take your order.
Moving out.
Oh. Yeah, they've really been stumping me with lost sectors lately. What does that even mean? There might be a cube that can block hacking. Did that work? Let me test it on a different one. Does it not work for real? If so, that's really stupid. That it would differentiate between objects. That's really fucking stupid. Thanks for that bullshit. It literally makes the sound. Like, what do you mean? It's an object to be placed. Why doesn't it work?
Awaiting order. Proceeding to target.
Yes, I'm here.
Yes, I'll take your order.
Proceeding to target.
All right, moving in.
Moving out.
All right, moving in.
What's up?
Maybe if I place a line of bombs? What? Oh, I... I think I might have figured out this entire level just
Awaiting
now.
order. Proceeding to target.
Perhaps.
I'll take your order.
Moving out.
Stop dropping it randomly. So we place the bomb, and then we take that with us. I think we can take this with us now. Maybe? Okay, here's the bomb. Place here. Okay. Oh yeah, that's plenty of time. Let's go. Now, what does this do? Did we screw up? Oh no, all we have to do is place this back over here.
What's up? Moving
And
out.
go back through.
I'll take your order.
All right, moving in. Moving out. Awaiting orders. Please make. All right, moving in.
Uh... Man, this lost sector is tricky. Oh wait. Set that down. Maybe that'll be enough. What is that section even for? Excellent. Okay. Now what does this do?
What's up? Moving out.
Oh, we actually cleared the whole sector. I thought we might get stuck. This was a tough one, dude. Ayya. Very tricky. I can see people getting stuck on this one for sure.
Yes, I'll take your.
Engaging with the
Proceeding to target.
Let's chase. Moving out. Moving out.
All I needed was a second look at it. I was thinking about the cubes wrong. I was trying to bring the bombs to the cubes instead of bringing the bringing the bombs to the cubes instead of bringing the cubes to the bombs.
I'll eat quickly, so stop staring. Fully active.
I'm still not sure about the other sector though. All I need is one chest.
Forward.
I already cleared the sector. It's just there's one chest left.
Next time I'll be even faster. Wait. Swim. I'll eat quick. Full speed ahead. Aegis cannon. Fire. All guns were stopping. Fire. Swim with all your
Should I get seated? Do you want to be a maid too?
I love her voice lines.
These rude customers, but
They're so good.
The waves have calmed. Why don't we swim towards the next story?
Proceeding to target.
Hooray! Perfect clear. Do we dare try this one again? Do I just look it up? God, this sector is absolutely infuriating. I hate it a lot. No thanks. Maybe one of these times I'll just look it up. Don't know. Or I'll try and get a hint from someone, perhaps, that knows how to do it. That would be nicer. Oh, hey, people are starting to catch up. Oh, they caught up to my Bacillus. They'll probably pass me there. Okay. Well, that's all I have to do in the game. There's literally nothing else. I've even finished all Bond stories again, so I can do nothing. I'm happy though, because I did want to do those Bond stories rather than delaying them for a long time. Okay. Thanks to anyone who lurked or even just stopped by for a couple minutes. I appreciate it. And I'll see you sometime. Bye. I like ending on this song, it's an interesting one. The GN song.